sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, and I'm a data analyst with OddsJam.com, where we teach you how to bet like a pro using all the market tools, all the market analysis you need to make good, mathematically profitable decisions. And today I'm talking about the 5 hidden features at DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings is a sportsbook that we use daily, constantly, one of the leaders in the industry, and I've got some things that hopefully you find very interesting, maybe some tools and areas of DraftKings you haven't stumbled into that may be a very good value to. I'm also going to show you how to use OddsJam to be more profitable when you're at DraftKings making selections. So let's get started. All right, sports bettors, here's the first one of the 5 that I wanted to show off and kind of expose as far as maybe some value you'll find here. This is a stats tab right in the middle of the homepage, right in the middle of the section here that you can go through and choose NFL, NHL, NBA, obviously all of them. But if you scroll down, there's some interesting information. And what I want to show you, some of the market details that they're showing relative to some of the pricing potentially. Also, down at the bottom here, you can use the slide factors. And if you wanted to, instead of just going out some of the OddsJam tools, which will show you how to use those market tools in a bit, you can actually go through here and say you wanted to put more emphasis on the last 5 games. You can sort of put these I guess, details together relative to what you feel is important, and it'll sort of help you identify maybe, what side or what player prop you might want to be on. So it's kind of cool, kind of interesting information. You can reset this and kind of play with it again, but check that out for the different games. And you can also just use all these details to help you, again, check out some of the market movement and get injury information, things like that. So it's kind of a hidden gem, and I think you'll really like it. And again, it has all the different information you might want to use here too, as far as the line moves, more stats. Obviously, you can just do a ton of things here in this small space. Kind of that hidden gem of Stats Hub. Site. I want to make sure you know that there's a link for the news. You have a media kit here. It's going to go through and talk about a lot of the updates, a lot of the things that they'll have that you might want to read up on and keep, privy information to the site, all the different offerings they have. So the number 2 here is the news section, media kits, talking about products and all the details of all the updates at DraftKings, which is kind of nice to know that you may get ahead of the curve here and knowing what's happening at DraftKings all the time. The third one here is the rewards programs, guys. The link here is going to go through and show you all the details and stories about their Crowns program. Crowns is basically how they reward you with different kind of a point system based on the amount of wagers and types of wagers you do, and you're able to kind of go shopping, so to speak, in their marketplace. So it's kind of a reward system based on a little bit different scenario versus other sports books. But this is a link here that if you want to check out all the details of the rewards programs and how their crowns work. And we'll talk a little bit later about how you can get into different products and things that they're offering at a retail level. But that's number 3, kind of interesting stuff. All right, 4th one, we're going to jump into this Rainmakers. Now, Rainmakers is something that is fairly new, and it's something that I think more people are getting into a little bit more along the lines of some of the NFTs and some of the kind of modern day sports cards. And some of the rewards programs will definitely let you cash out and use some of these rewards to use for their in their marketplace, and you can certainly just purchase them. It's kind of an added, again, retail type thing that DraftKings does that's unique and different than every other book out there. So something that I think as an investor type thing, people are looking to gain value on future packs of these types of cards and NFTs and all the different things that they offer through their Rainmakers area. So kind of a cool link. Check it out. All right, guys, the 5th one here that we're going to take a look at of the hidden features is basically you scroll down when you get to any of the sports. This obviously is in the NFL tab. But if you scroll down, what you're going to find is some of the news and other injury information that you may want to just take a look at to kind of coincide with maybe some of the wagers you're looking to put. But what I wanted to kind of show and promote here is that you can go into, let's just pick a team here randomly. We'll jump into the New York Jets tab. And what this is going to do is sort of help you get some details potentially on stats, injuries, things like that. That again, you can use this site to check all these details out. Now, I don't know about the speed of the updates on some of these injuries. You may be able to find some of those types of things out earlier at other sites, but this is at least a resource for you to check out and we'll open this up. All right, so as I mentioned, you're going to have the odds on the next game here. Obviously, the Jets are coming in to play the Broncos, and you have some of the details on the popular lines, some of the game lines, some of the stats and things here on just a quick overview of this particular game. And again, I mentioned you have the schedule, you have the roster, you have the standings, you have injuries. So again, just sort of a quick resource, and it's something that it may help you speed-wise or research-wise if you're wanting to check out some quick lines, maybe some quick player props. And it's a nice tool to use, but again, it's at the very bottom of each one of these. So again, you can go into the NBA and check out this on the same level. As I mentioned here in the NBA, scroll down, you're going to get the latest news, some of the information on betting odds with futures, and again, you can jump into a particular team. I'm kind of a Phoenix Suns fan. Just want to double check and kind of jump into that and see how information storyline wise they're going with. So again, you can kind of use this as a quick news source, quick news resource, especially if you're in it, getting information to place wagers, and again, just a nice tool. And let's say just kind of wrap that up as far as that hidden feature goes, and hopefully you found that useful and maybe something you hadn't seen before. All right, guys, I want to remind you again that using OddsJam as a tool to help you identify value. Again, we were covering DraftKings earlier. You can see here there's some value here on a potential Super Bowl winner at plus 1,800. Different futures bets and things like that. We're standing out and seeing some different opportunities. As you scroll down here, you can pick out a game. You can see some DraftKings opportunities here, potentially in value with NFL games coming up as far as money line bets. And let's just pop into one again. I'm going to show you how this works and how OddsJam is a mathematically profitable tool. So we'll open this Colts Titans game up and I'll show you. I want to remind you too that you see the main markets here have the Colts Titans game pulled up. You hit that to drop down, you can see all the player props and all the different markets here at OddsJam. But keep in mind, this is a tool that you can see the OddsJam perfect line here, and it's at a minus 139 for the Titans on the money line. You can get that at DraftKings at minus 130. So, good value there, 9 cents value. You scroll down, again, looking at potentially the Titans win. If you get into the point spread area, again, the kind of the -2 area seems to be where the Titans would be even level market. We're getting a little bit of value here on that with DraftKings compared to the OddsJam perfect lines. So that's how you would use that. You see these green areas are definitely where the best lines are at relative to the market making books, and that's how you use this tool to identify great opportunities, mathematically profitable opportunities. And the free trial is available. So if you're not a client yet, not a customer yet, where are you at? Get going. Got the free trial link down below. Make sure you use that to enjoy. And if you have any questions along the way, this is definitely a profitable tool to use over and over and over again in all the different markets. That's a very robust type tool, and hopefully you can get that started today. So again, appreciate your time, and let's go make some mathematical money.